Hold up. Barker, born Arizona Donnie Clark in 1873, is infamously remembered as the matriarch of one of the most notorious crime families in American history. She became a symbol of crime and motherhood during the 1930s. Though she did not personally commit the crimes, her involvement in organizing and encouraging the actions of her children was integral to the family's criminal activities. Barker's criminal association began with the marriage to George Barker, with whom she had 4 sons: Herman, Lloyd, Fred, and Otto. As the year went on, her sons became involved in various criminal activities, including money heists, adult snapping, and deleting. Her sons were members of notorious gangs, including the Barker-Karpis gang, which disturbed the Midwest during the Great Depression. The Barker family's exploits were part of a broader wave of disturbance in America during the 1930s. Fueled by the economic hardship and the Great Depression, the Barker-Karpis gang, led by her son Fred, became infamous for its heists and other operations. Barker was often portrayed as the manipulative figure who controlled the operations from a distance, though some historians argue that her role was exaggerated by the media. The family's reign reached its peak in the early 1930s, with Barker and her sons evading law enforcement for years. Despite the notoriety of her family, Barker's involvement in the criminal activities of her son was never fully documented, leading to considerable speculations. Some saw her as a villain who encouraged and enabled her son's violent behavior, while others believed she was more of a passive observer, perhaps even fearful of them. Barker's life came to an end in January 1935 when federal agents surrounded the hideouts where she and her sons were located in Lake Ware, Florida. In what lasted for hours, Barker and her sons Fred were deleted. How she passed during the standoff is still debated by historians. The story of Barker and her sons has been romanticized in popular culture, where she's often depicted as a ruthless matriarch who controlled her sons through manipulation and fear. This portrayal, however, may not fully capture the reality of her life, regardless of the differing opinions about her level of culpability. Barker's name remains synonymous with a dark chapter in American crime history.